Let's bring in Ygal Arounian. He is from Wedbush Securities, joins us now by phone. Ygal, welcome. It's nice to talk to you today. This is no big surprise, is it?
Thanks for having me, guys. No, it's not a big surprise at all. I mean, Trevor's been pretty much systematically selling his entire ownership in Uber. I think you could have seen this coming, even from the early days of him kind of selling his shares, but especially as he pretty much exited his entire stake. I think the writing was on the wall.
Is there any bigger statement in it, though, about what he thinks about Uber's prospects over the longer term if he's getting out completely?
There could be. It's hard to speculate. Maybe he feels that the long-term prospects aren't there. Maybe he just feels that the company not being under his leadership doesn't have long-term prospects. I mean, he founded this company. He basically created an industry. I would think that he would still have the faith that the industry has a lot of potential, and there's a lot of room for it to grow overall. Maybe he felt that under current leadership, Uber wasn't headed in the right direction. But you can't fully blame him for feeling that. It's a company he founded, and he was on the board, but it was being led by others. I could kind of see how he could feel that way.
Barbara, what do you make of the stock? You've been watching Uber. It's down about 35% since going public. Travis stepping down, perhaps not a surprise, but it's certainly not a vote of confidence.
Well, I know. I think on Travis stepping down, it is a surprise. Not only step down, but to sell, most of his shares. Because you think, like as the gentleman just said, is it because it's a lack of confidence, or who knows? I think we can't speculate about it. Uber, I'm not ready to buy yet, because even though I think there's rationalization in the competitive arena, it looks like in the end it'll be Lyft and Uber. It's still, and they've been going at it for 7 years. So it's hard to know, who's going to be the last man standing. But
Ygal, why do you have an outperform on the stock? And you have a lofty price target, too. I mean, this thing's been a disaster.
Yeah, it's been tough going out of the gate. It's been a tough year for both Lyft and Uber. Investor sentiment's been really negative. But look, this is a really large global market. There are a lot of things that maybe will take some time to play out. I think it's pretty clear that it's Uber and Lyft in the domestic market. I don't think any other player can really come in. You'll probably see a duopoly between those two over time. You've seen competitive pressures start to abate in the U.S. That's leading to better profitability. Ultimately, competition is the biggest piece or the biggest missing piece to get to a path to profitability. That will come over time. Uber is in a dominant position in pretty much every market on a global basis. Maybe it'll take longer than investors thought, when this company first went public. But they've set that target for 2021. And as long as they can outlast competition and do a better job than their smaller competitors, they should hang around there. And then you've got a pretty massive global market. And I think that's something investors can buy into.